In this section, I am going to discuss about one theorem and two problems. Let us start theorem. Let capital A is non-empty set S is the set of all bijection from A to A, then show that S is a group with respect to the composition of mappings as binary operation. So explain question. Let capital A is non-empty set. Non-empty means at least one element. S is the set of all bijection from A to A. So bijection means both one and onto exists. So then it is called bijection. So next, then show that S is a group. So you have to show that S is a group. Group satisfies four properties: closure law, associative law, existence of INT, existence of inverse with respect to the composition of mappings as binary operation. So composition is defined by multiplication. So let us start proof. So let S is the set of all bijection from A to A. Already you know that in the given question, S is the set of all bijection from A to A. Let any two elements in S, so Z comma F belongs to S. So S is the set of all bijection from A to A. So by definition of composition of mappings for X belongs to A. So composition defined by multiplication. So in Z comma F belongs to S, use composition. So ZF of X equal to Z of F of X. So ZF of X equal to Z of F of X. So we have to prove, we have to show that S is a group. So first one, closure law. So first one, closure law. So in general, closure law, Z comma place, algebraic structure Z comma place. In general, let A comma B belongs to Z. That implies in addition, A plus B belongs to Z. In multiplication, A dot B belongs to Z. In the given question, already you know that Z comma F belongs to S. So let Z comma F belongs to S. S is a bijection from A to A. S are bijection from A to A. So Z comma F belongs to S or bijection from A to A. So we have to show that ZF Z comma F belongs to S, we have to show that ZF belongs to S. So Z comma F belongs to S is a bijection. So we have to show that ZF belongs to S is a bijection on A. So let us start. So bijection exists both 1 1 and onto. First we have to show that 1 1 for A comma B belongs to capital A. So capital A. So then ZF of A equal to ZF of B. So already you know that 1 1 definition, different elements in A have different images in B. So that is F of A equal to F of B. So that implies A equal to B. Different elements in A have different images in B. So that equal to A equal to B. So already you know that ZF of A, it can be written as Z of F of A. So it can be written as Z of F of A. So Z of F of B. So Z comma F belongs to S are bijection. So that means Z is 1 1 and onto, F is 1 1 and onto. So therefore, since Z is 1 1, so since Z is 1 1, so that means F of A equal to F of B. So that is F of A equal to F of B. F is 1 1, so that is A equal to B. So Z is 1 1, that is F of A equal to F of B. So already you know that F is 1 1. So A equal to B. So ZF of A equal to ZF of B. So that implies A equal to B. So ZF is 1 1. And next you have to show that ZF is onto. Since already you know that Z is onto, since Z is onto, so onto definition already you know that each element in B is the image of at least one element in A. So that implies F of A equal to B. So this is the onto condition. So Z is onto, there exists B belongs to A such that Z of B equal to C for C belongs to A. So already you know that since F is onto, there exists A belongs to A such that F of A equal to B for B belongs to A. So you know that now Z of B equal to C. Z of B equal to C. So B means F of A. So Z of F of A equal to C. So it can be written as Z of F of A. It can be written as ZF of A. So ZF of A equal to C. So therefore ZF is onto. So ZF is onto. So ZF is 1 1 and ZF is onto. So exists. Therefore exists ZF is bijection. Therefore ZF is bijection define over A then define over A, hence ZF belongs to S. So ZF is 1 1. So first of all consider ZF comma Z comma F belongs to S. So you have to show that ZF belongs to S. So ZF is 1 1 and on to. So ZF is exists bijection. So next, associative law. So next one is associative law. Associative law. So associative law for H comma Z comma F belongs to S. So that implies H of ZF HZF equal to HZF. So for consider H comma Z comma F belongs to S. So already you know that for X belongs to A. So then HZF of X. So it can be written as, so HZF of X. HZF of X. So it can be written as HZF of X. So sorry. So already know that H into ZF of X can be written as Z of F of X. So Z of F of X. So it can be written as HZ of F of X. So therefore H of Z of X equal to HZ of F of X. So that means HZF equal to HZF of F. HZ of F. So next, existence of identity. So next, existence of identity. So existence of identity. So let E is the identity mapping from A to A. So E is the identity mapping from A to A. That means for X belongs to A, that implies E of X equal to X. E of X equal to X. So next, also E is bijection on, so E is bijection on A, then E belongs to S. E belongs to S. Therefore, F belongs to S. That implies EF equal to EF. So let us check EF equal to F. EF equal to F. F equal to F. So now EF of X equal to E of F of X. So is the identity element. So then get F of X. So therefore EF equal to F. So next Fe of X equal to, it can be written as F of E of X. So value is F of E of X means already you know that E of X equal to X. So F of E of X equal to F of X. Therefore Fe equal to F. So therefore identity element in E, identity element exists and it is E. So therefore EF equal to Fe. So this is the existence of identity. So next, existence of inverse. So next, existence of inverse. Existence of inverse. So already you know that F belongs to S. So let F belongs to S, then F maps A to A is bijection. F belongs to S. S means bijection, set of all bijections from A to A. So then F maps A to A is bijection. So that implies F inverse maps A to A is also bijection. So therefore F inverse belongs to S. So now how to check? For X belongs to A, I have to check F inverse equal to E equal to F inverse into F. So for X belongs to A, so F inverse of X, F inverse of X. So this can be written as F of, already you know that ZF of X equal to ZF of X equal to Z of F of X. So F inverse of X equal to, so it can be written as F inverse of X. This value is X. So X can be written as E of X. So using identity property. So next, F inverse F of X equal to, F inverse F of X equal to, it can be written as F inverse F of X. The value is E. So E can be written as, so that value is X. It can be written as E of x. It can be written as E of x. So therefore f inverse of x equal to E of x equal to, so f inverse f of x, so it can be written as f inverse equal to E equal to f inverse f. So every element in S, every element in S is invertible. Every element in S is invertible if f inverse is inverse of f. F inverse is inverse of f. So next, therefore S is a, so four laws satisfies. First one first one closure law, second one associative law, third one existence of identity, fourth one existence of inverse. So therefore S is a group with respect to the composition of mapping as binary operation. As binary operation. So this is the theorem. Next, discuss problem. Next problem. Prove that the set Z equal to a plus b root 2 such that a comma b belongs to Q is a commutative group with respect to addition. So listen carefully. Most of the students find out wrong solution. So observe in the given question is a commutative group. Commutative group with respect to addition. So first of all, difference between commutative law and commutative group. Commutative law means in general, so Z algebraic structure Z comma place. So apply the operation place. So a plus b equal to b plus a with respect to addition. So with respect to multiplication, a dot b equal to b dot a. This is the commutative law. So commutative group means group satisfies four properties: closure, associative, existence of identity, existence of inverse. Commutative group means abelian group. So abelian group satisfies five properties: closure, associative, existence of identity, existence of inverse, commutative law. So given that, let us start solution. Given that Z equal to a plus b root 2 such that a comma b belongs to Q. So we have to prove that Z comma plus algebraic structure Z comma plus. So with respect to addition, so Z comma plus is a commutative group. So commutative group, that means abelian group. That means abelian group. So let us start five properties. First one. So first let x comma y comma z belongs to Z. So take x equal to, so x y z belongs to Z. So x equal to a1 plus b1 root 2, y equal to a2 plus b2 root 2, So z equal to a3 plus b3 root 2, where a1, b1, a2, b2, a3, b3 belongs to q. So a plus b root 2, a comma b belongs to q. So where a1 comma a2 comma a3 comma b1 comma b2 comma b3 belongs to q. So let us start. First property, closure law. Closure law in general, so with respect to addition, for all x comma y belongs to z, that implies apply the operation addition. So x plus y belongs to z. So let us consider x comma y belongs to z. So consider x plus y equal to, x value is a1 plus b1 root 2. So a1 plus b1 root 2. So plus y value is a2 plus b2 root 2. So a2 plus b2 root 2. So it can be written as a1 plus a2 plus b1 root 2 plus b2 root 2. Root 2 will be common. So a1 plus a2 plus b1 plus b2 root 2. So a1 plus a2 plus b1 plus b2 root 2. So a plus b root 2, so belongs to z. So a plus b root 2, so belongs to z. So therefore x plus y belongs to z. So therefore z is closure with respect to addition. So next, associative law. So associative law, for all x comma y comma z belongs to z. So that implies x plus y plus z equal to x plus y plus z. So let us consider x plus y plus z equal to, so have to prove x plus y plus z. So consider x plus y plus z. So x plus y, x value is a1 plus b1 root 2 plus a2 plus b2 root 2 plus a3 plus b3 root 2. So it can be written as a1 plus a2 plus root 2 will be common, b1 plus b2 root 2 plus a3 plus b3 root 2. So a1, it can be written as a1 plus a2 plus a3, a1 plus a2 plus a3 can be written as b1 plus b2, b1 plus b2 root 2, b3 root 2, root 2 will be common. So b1 plus b2 plus b3 into root 2. So it can be written as a1 plus b1 root 2 plus a2 plus a3 plus b2 plus b3 root 2. So it can be written as, so a1 plus b1 root 2 plus a2 plus b2 root 2, a2 plus b2 root 2 plus a3 plus b3 root 2. So x plus y plus z. So x plus y plus z equal to x plus y plus z. So therefore x plus y plus z is equal to x plus y plus z. Therefore z is associative with respect to plus. So next, third one, existence of identity. So existence of identity in general, for all a belongs to for all x belongs to z, there exists e equal to is the identity element in which operation addition, so identity element equal to 0, so it can be written as 0 plus 0 root 2, that value is 0, belongs to z, such that x plus e equal to x equal to e plus x, x plus e equal to x equal to e plus x. So check x plus e equal to x, e plus x equal to x. So now x plus e equal to, so x plus e equal to, so x value is a1 plus b1 root 2 plus e is identity value is 0 plus 0 root 2, so that value is a1 plus 0 plus b1 plus 0 root 2, so value is a1 plus b1 root 2, so a1 plus b1 root 2 value is x, so that value is x. So similarly e plus x, so e value is 0 plus 0 root 2, so x value is a1 plus b1 root 2, so that value is 0 plus a1 0 root 2 plus b1 root 2 value is b1 root 2, so a1 plus b1 root 2, so therefore x plus e equal to x equal to e plus x, x plus e equal to x equal to e plus x, so therefore so e equal to 0 plus 0 root 2 is the identity element in Z. Therefore e equal to continuation, therefore e equal to 0 plus 0 root 2 is identity element in Z with respect to plus. So next, existence of inverse. So existence of inverse. So in general, for all a belongs to, for all x belongs to Z, x belongs to Z, so there exists y equal to minus x is an inverse element, is an inverse element in Z, such that x plus y equal to e equal to y plus x. So in additive notation, b equal to minus a, the inverse of b is minus a in general. So in this case y equal to minus x is inverse element in Z, so with respect to addition. So now check, consider, or now x plus y, so x value is a1 plus b1 root 2 plus y value is minus x, so that value is minus a1 minus b1 root 2, so a1 minus a1 0 plus b1 root 2 minus b1 root 2 value is 0 root 2, so it can be written as, so 0 plus 0 root 2 value is e, so e is the identity element. So similarly y plus x, so y value is minus a1 minus b1 root 2, so plus a1 plus b1 root 2, so minus a1 0 plus 0 root 2, so value is e value is identity element 0 plus 0 root 2, so therefore x plus y equal to e equal to y plus x, Therefore, y equal to minus x is inverse element in Z with respect to operation place. So next, commutative group. So one more property we have to prove, commutative law. Next, fifth property, commutative law. So commutative law in general for all x comma y belongs to Z, that implies x plus y equal to y plus x. So consider x plus y value. So x plus y. So x value is a1 plus b1 root 2 plus y value. So a2 plus b2 root 2, a2 plus b2 root 2. So it can be written as a1 plus a2 plus, so root 2 will be common, so it can be written as b1 plus b2 root 2. So a1 plus a2, it can be written as a2 plus a1. So already you know that 1 plus 2 value is 3, 2 plus 1 value is 3. So it can be written as a2 plus a1 plus b2 plus b1 root 2. So a2 plus b2 root 2 plus a1 plus b1 root 2. So value is y plus x. Y plus x. Therefore, x plus y equal to y plus x. X plus y equal to y plus x. Therefore, Z is commutative with respect to plus. Therefore, Z comma plus algebraic structure. Therefore, algebraic structure Z comma plus is an abelian group. This is the problem. And next problem. Next problem, prove that this is important problem. Prove that the set Z is a rational numbers other than 1 with respect to the operation plus in circle such that A plus in circle B equal to A plus B minus AB for all A comma B belongs to Z is an abelian group. And hence show that x equal to 3 by 2 is a solution of the equation solution of the equation 4 addition circle 5 addition circle x equal to 7. 4 addition circle 5 addition circle x equal to 7. So solution First of all, z, given that z is a rational number other than 1, so given that z is a rational number other than 1, that is z equal to q minus singleton 1. So on with respect to the operation, so next we have the operation, plus in circle such that, so consider z as a plus in circle b equal to, value is a plus b minus ab, so a plus b minus ab for all a comma b belongs to z. So next is an abelian group, so we have to prove that z comma plus in circle algebraic structure, we have to prove that algebraic structure z comma plus in circle is an abelian group. And next, hence show that x equal to 3/2 is the solution of the equation 4 plus in circle 5 plus in circle x equal to 7. So also we have to show that x equal to 3/2 is a solution of the equation 4 plus in circle 5 plus in circle x equal to 7. So let us start. So we have to prove that z comma plus in circle is an abelian group. So we have to prove that 5 properties: closure law, associative law, existence of finity, existence of inverse, commutative law. So first let us start closure law. So closure law in general, for all a comma b belongs to z, that implies a plus in circle b belongs to z. So for all a comma b belongs to z, that implies a plus in circle b belongs to z. So consider, so let a comma b belongs to z. So already you know that other than 1. So that means a not equal to 1, b not equal to 1. So let us suppose that a plus in circle b equal to a plus b minus ab is a rational number. It cannot be equal to 1. So already in the given question, let us suppose that a plus in circle b equal to a plus b minus ab is a rational number and it cannot be equal to 1. So let us assumption a plus in circle b equal to 1. So finally you have to prove it is a contradiction. So contradiction means our assumption is wrong. So a plus in circle b equal to 1. So our assumption, so a plus in circle b value is a plus b minus ab. So that is a plus b. Let us assume a plus in circle b equal to 1. So a plus in circle b value is a plus b minus ab equal to 1. So minus, it can be written as a plus b minus ab minus 1 equal to 0. So b will be common. So a minus 1, a minus 1 minus, plus b will be common, 1 minus a equal to 0. So b into 1 minus a will be common. So a minus 1 minus b into a minus 1 equal to 0. So a minus 1 is common. So 1 minus b equal to a minus 1 into 1. 1 into a minus 1. 1 minus b. So a minus 1 into 1 minus b equal to 0. So that implies a value is 1, b value is 1. That implies a equal to 1, b equal to 1. So it is a contradiction because since already you know that a not equal to 1, b not equal to 1. So have to prove a equal to 1, b equal to 1. So our assumption is, let us assume a plus in circle b equal to 1 is wrong. So it is a contradiction. So it is a contradiction since a comma b belongs to z. That means a not equal to 1, b not equal to 1. Z is a rational number. It cannot be equal to 1. So a not equal to 1, b not equal to 1. So it is a contradiction. So therefore, hence a plus in circle b not equal to 1. So let us assume a plus in circle b equal to 1. So it is a contradiction, a equal to 1, b equal to 1. Since so a comma b belongs to z. Z is a rational number. It cannot be equal to 1. So a not equal to 1, b not equal to 1. Hence a plus in circle b not equal to 1. So therefore a plus in circle b belongs to z. Therefore z is closer with respect to plus in circle. So next, this is the closure law. Next, associative law. Next, associative law. Associative law. So associative law, for all a comma b comma c belongs to z. That implies a plus in circle b plus in circle c equal to a plus in circle b, a plus in circle b plus in circle c equal to a plus in circle b plus in circle c. So let us consider a plus in circle b plus in circle c. So a plus in circle b value is a plus b minus ab, so plus in circle c. So it can be written as, so this is a, this is b. So a plus in circle b value is a plus b minus a into b, a plus b minus ab into c. So a into b. So multiplication AC plus BC minus A plus B plus C minus AB minus, so multiplication A into C, AC, so minus into plus, minus BC plus ABC. So let us consider a plus in circle b plus in circle c. Value is a plus b plus c minus ab minus ac minus bc plus abc. So next consider a plus in circle b plus in circle c. So LHS equal, we have to prove LHS equal to RHS. So next a plus in circle B plus in circle C. So A plus in circle B value is A plus B minus, so A plus in circle B, A plus in circle B plus in circle C value B plus C minus BC. This is easy process. So B plus in circle C value is B plus C minus BC. So this is A, this is B. So A plus B, A plus B, B plus C minus BC minus AB. So A into B plus C minus BC. So it can be written as A plus B plus C minus BC minus AB minus AC plus ABC. So A plus B plus C minus AB minus BC minus CA plus ABC. So A plus in circle B plus in circle C equal to A plus in circle B plus in circle C. So therefore A plus in circle B plus in circle C equal to A plus in circle B plus in circle C. So therefore Z is associative with respect to plus in circle. So next, existence of identity. Third one, existence of identity. So third one, existence of identity. So identity in general for all A belongs to Z, there exist. So E belongs to Z such that A plus in circle E equal to A equal to E plus in circle A. So operation is plus in circle. So first you have to find identity element and after check A plus in circle E equal to A and E plus in circle A equal to A. So consider A plus in circle E equal to A. So A plus in circle E value is can be written as A plus C minus AE. A plus C minus AE equal to A. So AA cancel, E minus AE equal to 0. So E will be common, 1 minus A equal to 0. Since A not equal to 1, so that means E equal to 0. Equal to 0. So equal to 0 is the identity element in Z with respect to plus in circle. So now check A plus in circle E value. So value is A plus E minus AE. E value is 0. So A plus 0 minus A into 0 value is A. So similarly E plus in circle A equal to. So E plus in circle A equal to. It can be written as E plus A minus EA. So E value is 0. So 0 plus A minus 0 value is A. So therefore A plus in circle E equal to E plus in circle A. So therefore E equal to 0 is identity element in Z with respect to plus in circle. With respect to plus in circle. And next fourth one, existence of inverse. So existence of inverse. Existence of inverse general for all A belongs to Z, there exists B belongs to Z such that A plus in circle B equal to E equal to B plus in circle A. So first we have to find inverse element So b value, first of all find b value, and after check a plus in circle b equal to e, and next b circle a equal to e. So consider, so already here e value equal to 0. So consider a plus in circle b equal to, so a plus in circle b equal to e. So e value is 0. So a plus in circle b can be written as a plus b minus ab equal to e value is 0. So it can be written as b will be common, b into 1 minus a equal to minus a. So b equal to minus a by 1 minus a, denominator a minus will be common, so a by a minus 1, denominator minus will be common, so a minus 1, so minus minus cancel, so a by a minus 1. So b equal to a by a minus 1 is inverse of a in z with respect to operation plus in circle. So now check a plus in circle b. So a plus in circle b value is a plus b, so minus ab. So a plus b value is a by a minus 1 minus a into a minus 1. So LCM a minus 1 plus a minus a square by a minus 1. So a square minus a plus a minus a square by a minus 1. So minus a plus a cancel, a square minus a square cancel, value is 0 by a minus 0. So value is 0. So a plus in circle b equal to 0. So equal e value is 0. So similarly b plus in circle a equal to 0. So how to prove b plus in circle a value? So similarly b plus in circle a equal to, so it can be written as b plus a minus ba. So a plus in circle b can be written as a plus b minus ab. B plus in circle a can be written as b plus a minus ba. So b value is, already you know that, a by a minus 1, a by a minus 1 plus a minus a by a minus 1 into a. So b value is a by a minus 1. So a value is a minus b value is a by a minus 1 into a. So a plus a into a minus 1 minus a square by a minus 1. So a plus a square minus a square by a minus 1. So a square cancel, a cancel. So 0 by a minus 1 value is 0. So therefore value is, it can be written as e. So identity element. So a plus in circle b equal to e equal to b plus in circle a. So therefore b equal to value is a by a minus 1 is inverse element of a in z with respect to operation plus in circle. So this is the inverse property. So next, fifth one, commutative law. So commutative law. So commutative law general property, general a comma b belongs to z. So that implies a plus in circle b equal to b plus in circle a. So let us consider a plus in circle b. So let us consider a plus in circle b. Consider a plus in circle b equal to, it can be written as a plus b minus ab. So it can be written as b plus a minus ba. So it can be written as b plus in circle A. So therefore A plus in circle B equal to B plus in circle A. So therefore Z is commutative with respect to operation plus in circle. So therefore Z comma plus in circle is an abelian group. Is an abelian group. So 5 properties exists. So it is an abelian group. And next you have to show that x equal to 3 by 2 is a solution of the equation 4 plus in circle 5 plus in circle x equal to 7. So we have the equation 4 plus in circle 5 plus in circle x equal to 7. So 4 plus in circle 5 plus in circle x equal to 7. So 4 plus in circle 5 can be written as 4 plus 5 minus 4 into 5. So that value is 20. So A plus in circle B can be written as A plus B minus AB. So A into B, 4 into 5, 20. So plus in circle x equal to 7. So 5 plus 4, 9 minus 20. So minus 11 plus in circle x equal to 7. So it can be written as A plus in circle x, A plus in circle B. It can be written as minus 11 plus x minus 11 into x equal to 7. So minus 11 plus x, so minus plus 12x equal to 7. Sorry, 11x equal to 7. So 12x equal to 18. So x equal to 18 by 12. 6 table 3 by 2. 6 3s are 18, 6 2s are 12. So x equal to 3 by 2. Therefore x equal to 3 by 2 is a solution of the equation 4 addition in circle 5 addition in circle x equal to 7. So this is the problem. Dear students, you will practice this problem. Prove that dear students, practice this problem. Prove that the set Z of all integers forms an abelian group with respect to the operation plus in circle such that A plus in circle B equal to A plus B plus 1 for all A comma B belongs to, so integers A comma B belongs to Z.